Hello people and welcome to episode 3 of Let's Play Space Engineers. This is ChessSme and we are in a bit of a predicament. So there was a glitch involving some corrupted files and some other computery tech-imaging stuff that is not Space Engineers. And the essential result was that we had corrupted files. And corrupted files means that you didn't get to see stuff. So this was supposed to be episode 4, but it's episode 3. And so I'm just going to fill you in on the details that you all missed. We now have a mining ship, in case you haven't noticed. This is what I am driving. It is a sparsely built thing that I am going to work on. I'm thinking of making a second drill to have 2 drills and double the grinding power. But for the moment, it is a single drill ship. In fact, the double drill thing sounds very nice. I think I'm going to start on the building that right now. But let me see if my task has been successful. That has all of its things. We're going to have to grind this off. Oh, that was a sizable chunk of silver. That is now... Ooh, that's indenting.
Inventory full.
Okay. I should not have done that without...
Health critical.
Alright. Wow, yeah, that worked perfectly. I have lost a lot of health, almost died, and managed to dent one of my bigger ships. Well, that worked. Just great. Anyway, we're going to be attempting to possibly double drill this ship so that we can have double... What is with me?
Inventory full.
We're going to dump this in. We're going to go over here. And we're going to put all of this stuff there. So we would pick up this entire rock.
Inventory full.
Some of it. And then we're going to attempt to make a new drill. There. Okay, we're finding something to do. Okay, tool working. Let's get this going. That big stuff that was small. Dense down. Alright, very good. So now let's go production. Ship blocks. Those. And at the moment, we're just going to go see if we can get the drills placed. If I can actually place a drill on this little itty bitty thing. No, alright. We're gonna have to go get some more steel plates. That's take for an extra 20. And we're gonna go and attempt better. Okay, that's that. That's that. And that. And that. Ah. Now that looks just truly destructive. We're gonna need more steel plates. Let's go and get them.
Low health.
I'm gonna have to stop killing myself, apparently. I don't know why, but something tells me that if I keep smashing into stuff, I'm gonna die, and that's not gonna be fun, so we'll just have to sadly stop smashing into things at high speed, because it's not creative mode. Alright, anyway. I did not hear assembly noises, so yes, it is done. Time to do some welding, and then we're actually probably going to be doing some engineering. I know this is Space Engineers, and engineering's not usually part of the game, but we are going to be doing engineering, sadly. We're going to have to get a cargo container and connector on this. Alrighty. Nice big hulking large things. Then we're going to just test this without its whole piping system, and if that works, we're going to figure out, we're going to take these middle blocks out, and we're going to hopefully make this slightly more elegant than what it is now, because right now it's not really all that pretty, but prettiness can be worked on. I'm just gonna point it right in and go. So that answers that question. It does excavate a tunnel large enough for itself, which is what you're looking for in a mining ship. So yes, this mining ship is a success. Grab. In my mind, interior plates should not exist. I do not enjoy them. They are just an excuse to have another item in this game when they are not needed, and they make everybody's life harder. So, devs, if you can hear me, please remove these useless things from the game. Nobody likes them. You'll hate them a lot. Alright. Before anything else, we're going to see if this fits down its tunnel. Because if it does, then we're all good. If it doesn't, we have to settle for some small cargo containers. I had a tunnel right here. And yes, I think it's gonna fit. I think it's going to fit. It shall fit. Maybe. Yes, it shall. Alright. Hello again, and after that accidental jump cut, we are back, and during the accidental jump cut where my recording system failed, that recording system, I have finished up the mining ship, at least for now, and I'm going to be using it to do a little bit of mining. I'm not sure what exactly I think I'll be looking for platinum. We can call next episode, if I don't find platinum this episode, the quest for platinum. And since we're talking about mining and we're going to go mining, I'm going to demonstrate the two effective mining techniques in Space Engineers. The first one is sort of the digger, the surface dig, where when there's a large surface ore, you just sort of grind around on the surface of it, taking a lot of it in. And you can get pretty wide swaths of it with this, and this is pretty effective unless the ore is a small pocket, and then that, if it's a big pocket like this, then this is great for it. But if we pretend this pocket was just this little divot I've made, the thing to do would be to tunnel, where you just dig down until you reach the bed of the asteroid, which there's the asteroid's bedrock. And I'm going to scoot over, go back down, and this entire ship can actually dig itself a tunnel all the way through an asteroid if need be. Which, when you're designing your mining ships, you want the area that they're drilling to be slightly larger than the profile from your ship's front profile. And if it is, it will mean that your ship can go through its own tunnels without having to widen them. And it will improve your mining experience a lot. I remember one of my first mining ships, and the respawn drill ship, they're built with drilling but not tunneling in mind. And while they're okay for just surface drilling, they're not at all helpful when you need to tunnel, because you're constantly sort of doing surface drilling but in a circular pattern, so that you get it all the way to where it needs to. You can drill out a circular hole, which is not the greatest. And there is a very large amount of ores to transport. It's good to keep the refinery busy, though. More ore. So we have around 20 kilograms. Not kilograms. Sorry. Let's say, what are these measured in? Kilograms. Sorry. Of 11,000 kilograms of silver. That is a huge amount of silver. If we were making silver jewelry, we would be rich. A little bit of iron, quite a bit of uranium, and some rock, because you always get a rock. Of course, rock is not as useless as it seems to be right now. And because transporting ores is really not all that exciting, I'm going to show you one thing that people may not know. This part of a medical bay is a color changing room. You can use these sliders and this to change your model and color. I also put you in third person mode, and since we're in third person mode, I thought it would be appropriate to wave goodbye to all of you.